Gabrielle here. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. We are going to do a bonus reading, a love reading for Sagittarius for the week of the 13th through to the 19th of April. Now, it won't resonate for everybody, so please just take what fits your situation and leave the rest. If you'd like to have a personal reading, you can contact me. My details are in the description box below. And if you do like this reading, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That way more people get to see my video. All right, let's get into your love reading for this week. Hi Sagittarius, so we're going to start the reading with the Romance Angels cards. Now this is a love reading, but I like to say to people, don't forget that sometimes we're not in a romantic relationship. So if you come here to this space, it could be more about the relationships in your life, how you're relating to others, how you're relating to yourself, and that's okay. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for Sagittarius for the week of the 13th through to the 19th of April? We need two more cards, please. More cards for Sagittarius. For the love reading, 13th to 19th of April. Thank you, Spirit. Two more cards for Sagittarius. No, one more card for Sagittarius. One more. Oh, okay. And you know what? We got two. Okay. That's funny. All right. We have true love, getting to know each other. Express your love in healing family issues. All right. So, Sagittarius, there is a person in your life or on your mind, in your focus and in your energy, and this is all about true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So this is how you're feeling at the moment regarding your special person. This is a true love situation. So however, when you come to this reading in this week, the person that you are focused on, this is the person that represents your true love. Romance of a lifetime. How beautiful. Now there's a card here that says getting to know each other. So there's an aspect of this relationship, and so maybe it's new, maybe it's still requiring some growth and some work. There's an aspect of it where time spent getting to know each other is really important, and that can happen in many ways. Sometimes you need to experience different situations with your special person in order to get to know them, Sagittarius. And so it's a very important part of your growth together and understanding of each other, because no two people are exactly the same. In fact, most of us are very different to each other. And so what's really important to your relationship to this special person is getting to know them, spending this period of time getting to know them. So how are you going to do that, Sagittarius? Have you given this some thought? It's really important we don't assume things about our partner or special person. You know, just because we live with them or we see them on a regular basis doesn't really mean we know them. So how do we get to know them? Do we need to have different experiences in order to know how they truly feel on the inside? What are their normal, natural responses to different things in life? What do they like? Have you spent time talking about it? This is an important part of the growth of this relationship, Sagittarius. So, give it some time to think about how you can do this. How can you get to know your partner for the benefit of growing this relationship? So the next card is saying, well, you can start by expressing your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Show your love in outward ways. You know, we all have different love languages, but we really do need to be shown. If we keep it to ourselves, how does that special person know that we care and love for them? So we do need to make the effort. We either do it by telling them through words, or we show them through actions that, you know, so that it's clear that you're showing your love and attention to this person. Or we can do it through gifts. But however your love language is for you and your partner, you need to express. Means you need to do something, and it needs to be clear and it needs to be understood that you are showing your love. So it needs to be different to your everyday routine. You know, your everyday routine doesn't cut the mustard, Sagittarius. Just because you live with someone and that you take the garbage out or you do the cooking or whatever, sometimes we just need to hear it specifically. And especially if Spirit is saying you're in a period of getting to know each other, we need to outwardly, clearly express our love and say, this is how I'm showing you that I love you. Okay? I'm sorry I'm having to spell that out, but I feel like the need to, because it feels like this is kind of like the new period of your relationship. And so work needs to be done. It doesn't happen by itself. It doesn't just because you cohabitate or you see each other regularly. That doesn't equal getting to know someone. You've got to have the conversations. You've got to explore and discover each other in lots of different ways. And you've got to express your love outwardly. So I hope I've made that clear for you, Sagittarius. Very important part of the success of your relationship. So you've got very good reason to do this, but you know there's work that needs to be done or things that need to happen in order to enhance this relationship. And then we have an aspect that's affecting this relationship, which is healing family issues. So if there are things left over, unsaid things, Sagittarius, issues that are troubling you with your parents, you need to actually have the conversation. You need to address things and put it on the table because there's an underlying energy here that's upsetting you. And when it comes to love, we know that honesty, openness is important. And if you've got, you know, our parents are very influential in terms of examples of, you know, relationships that work or don't work. You know, as children, we learn by observing and watching. Well, it still kind of fits when we're adults as well. We learn by observing people's actions and what they do and less about what they say. So if there's some things that are unresolved here with your parents, I think you need to sort of confront the situation and put it on the table so that you can clear it up and have an understanding, because I feel that Spirit is saying that this underlying energy of you not feeling completely happy is affecting this relationship here. So, you know, the way you would like to be growing in the right way with your relationship here, perhaps it's being affected by things that didn't quite work out here. So we know that you want it to work out here. So please take the time to address with your parents what's going on and what's troubling you. Parent, whoever that significant older person is for you, that mentor in your life, doesn't have to be blood relation, but the nearest thing, who's got an influence on love relationships for you, has been that role model, that example, good, bad, or indifferent. But I'm feeling like you're not pleased with something, and you just really need to get that off your chest and express that because it's affecting your relationship here. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards from the Mary Magdalene deck. So, Spirit, what can you advise Sagittarius in terms of relationships, love relationship, please, for the week of 13th and the 19th? It would seem to me that things need to be addressed in order to ensure the health of this beautiful, new, relatively new, when I say new, a few years perhaps or less, relationship. So we have two cards. Can we have one more card, please? Spirit. Oh, we've got a lot of conversation happening today. No, that's a few too many there. There's a lot going on here. Can we have one card, please? Just one card. Sagittarius, one card. We have the Prophet, we have the real you, and we have Judgment. All right, so excuse me, Sagittarius, I just took a break because I wanted to just get really clear on the cards that came out here for you. We've got the Prophet here. And it seems that these three cards here are saying something quite similar that's come up for you. This is just to let you know and remind you, Sagittarius, that everything is going to unfold in perfect timing. And that came up in your general reading as well, having patience with the process. All you need to know is going to be revealed in the most perfect time for you. So again, if you're feeling a little impatient, just pull back a little bit and observe what's going on and be patient with the process. Your angels and spirit guides, they're working in the background for the right timing for you. So feel into that energy and just be rest assured that everything will turn out in the right way with the right positive outcome for you. The Real You card is sort of really reminding you to let go of your idea of who you think you need to be and get back to that place of being your authentic self and not coming from a place of judgment. You know, we've got the Judgment card here as well, and they're kind of saying a very similar thing. You need to let go of any attachments to things, of the idea of who you're supposed to be, any particular personas that you feel that you need to identify with in order to be important or to have value and worth. And, you know, quite often younger people will find it more difficult to be themselves because they're still growing and learning and having confidence in being who they are. And so there can be a focus on, you know, how you present yourself and what you say and how you say and who you talk with and who you don't talk with. It's easy to hear that, but sometimes we don't recognise we're doing it in ourselves. But regardless of that, whoever you are, be your real self. That's the message here for you. And try not to judge yourself for what's going on in your life and who you are. It's not a helpful energy for you. Let's see what we can add to that. I had it here just a moment ago and I've lost it again. So bear with me just a moment. Here we go. Love and accept all of who you are, Sagittarius. Every trait in you serves a purpose, and until you see the light within you, you will not see the light in others. Well, that's pretty important, isn't it? So the way we perceive others, good or bad, is also how we are actually perceiving and believing about ourselves. Everything you see in others reflects something in you. You draw people, situations and events into your life that reflect what you are yet to love about yourself. So if you're drawing a lot of negative and judgmental people into your life, quite likely that is how you are feeling about yourself. So this is good to be aware of. So we've moved into sort of messages about self-love, let's say, the importance of loving and valuing yourself and being the true you is an important part of this reading here. Wow, so we've had the focus of how to get to know your special partner and the importance of expressing your love outwardly. And then we've moved to the energy of how to love yourself, because this improves our relationships. When we are truly loving ourselves and we're being our true self, our true nature, we're not putting on any facades, this is how we attract the best kind of love. And this is and the best kind of relationship. So if we're not being honest or open with ourselves, then that's going to affect our relationship with others. Good advice, good messages. Okay, where are my next? Oh, here we go. I was looking for my cards. Whispers of Love deck. We're going to pull a couple of cards from this deck. So thank you, Spirit. What do you have in terms of a message for Sagittarius? Yes. Yes. Love it. Okay, so we have, again, reaffirming what's already come out here. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Now, that's exactly what came out here. Express your love. Do the outward expression, Sagittarius, to show your love towards others. okay? Whether that's in gifts, in time, with words, with your actions. This is beautiful. So do what you can to express your love outwardly. I love the fact that that's come out to reaffirm that message. And we've got another one doing the same thing. We've got be authentic. So Spirit is really wanting you to get this message. Be the real you. Okay, be the real you. This is so important, Sagittarius. I love it when cards come out to reaffirm. And it helps you when you're being the real you. It helps you to feel better within yourself. You know, you can feel happiest with yourself when you are being the real you. So that's great. I love that. And then we have treasure your loved ones. What can I say? This again is about expressing your love. It's showing those people that you care about how you care about them. Okay, so you really can't get a clearer reading. That's your love reading for this week, Sagittarius. I hope that sort of rings true for you. You take that with all the positivity and love that is meant. It helps to enhance your understanding of your love for yourself as well as love for others, and how we can enhance those relationships, being true to yourself and also showing our love to others. All right, Sagittarius, have a beautiful week, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.